Good morning. This is Paula from Paula's Chair Play. It's very muggy out. How you doing? Everything's sticky, huh? Okay, let's do this real quick. Happy Monday? No, it's not Monday. It was Canada Day yesterday, so today's Thursday. But that don't matter. Whenever you find this, it could be. It doesn't matter the date. So it is muggy. Blah. Okay, Spirit, thank you for your guidance, protection, and your healing vibes today. All day long. Even the cards are sticking. Oh, there's one. Really? Is it complicated? The big door there. And patterns. It's like, card number 11. 1-1, master number. If it's not hard, maybe complicated is difficult, but it is intriguing to get to the solution when it's complicated, right? Let's see here. What are we trying to tell you? Trapped. Whoa. It can't be that complicated. How come you're trapped? Or feeling trapped in a cage? We are feeling trapped in a cage. The bird is in the bird cage. Is the door open? No. Who's going to let the dog out? Card number 34 and card number 11, which is a 7. Wow. So you're feeling trapped, and it's not that easy to get unstuck. There's something holding you there. Your belief. You look at your belief. What do you believe you need to do? What do you believe that is keeping you from not moving on? I know it's complicated, but you got to sit with yourself and figure that one out, because we don't want to feel trapped. Sometimes finances play a part, and we feel stuck somewhere we don't want to be because we don't have enough finances. Oh, good Lord. I'm sorry. It's just sticky and icky. Icky and sticky. Okay, focus and the warrior came out, all right? So these are two good cards to represent us when we're trying to get through something. Warrior does not give up. It keeps on fighting and fighting, okay? And you need to find your focus. What is that one thing? You got to figure it out. You want to get to? We'll concentrate on that. Focus on that. Give all your energy to it. Don't let the small stuff keep you stuck or interrupt you. Don't sweat the small stuff. I'm sweating like a pig here. Stop. Well, like personally, I am trying to clean up the house here because we're moving. I am moving, and I want to not move dirt. I don't want to move trinkets that I haven't looked in a box. Things get big. Like a small trinket box gets like, you get 3 boxes of those, like in 4 years. I've been here 4 years now. So I'm downsizing. I'm getting rid of what I can recycle and just going through everything, so I don't need to move stuff that I'm not going to use elsewhere and that I don't have room for. So that's my strategy. I'm not going to give up, and I'm going to focus on what needs to be done today. What's the rush today? What's number 1 on your list? Okay? And if that is holding you back, we'll work on something smaller until that can be dealt with. If it's an answer you're waiting on something to pan out for you or something like that, and you can't do anything before you have an answer, well, get busy with a smaller stuff, a smaller task. I want to say, let's do tarot. What's going on? You're very strong. You know, you've been through a lot. It's card number 2, the warrior. Always fighting a battle. You know, be on the defense. When are you going to let go of that? It's not that complicated. It's what happened to us that conditioned us, right? And our experience, it all boils down to our character, how we are today. So if you want to change that and feel better about it, well, look at the small stuff. Where did you learn that? Who taught you that? And can you change your belief? Like, if you think you can't accomplish something, it's because you were taught you weren't good enough or whatever, right? You got to examine that. Okay. I don't want to talk too much. Let's do tarot. I usually do the Celtic cross. Okay. So we've got the 9 of Pentacles here. Like, I'm seeing her from the back. So somebody's leaving you, or you're leaving somebody. Getting yourself independent and single. You might have to leave later at night when it's darker. 9 Pentacles is being very independent. You can be married and independent from the relationship, not depending on anybody to do anything for you. You can do everything on your own, but you want to share your life with somebody. You know what I mean? She has a white dove, and the full moon, okay, was just passed. Has something to do with that, releasing the burdens, releasing the what ifs, releasing the uncertainty, and maybe that belief that you can't do something. Eight of Pentacles, 9 and the 8. So you've been working hard on yourself, getting yourself independent and not depending on others for your survival or your daily task or whatever. You know what I mean? You're working on it. You know, you're working on taking care of yourself. This has been hard work. This is the 10 Wands, like back-breaking work here. Maybe some of you are moving stuff. Heavy stuff. Again, this is at night, but this is during the day. And there's the world. There's the position of the world is the recent past. So you have wrapped something up. You're done with something. You're graduating, like a divorce, a retirement, changing locations. You're wrapping things up. Something is ending here, okay? Recently, you've made a decision. You got your papers. I don't know. You need to rest and recoup from this. It was hard work, you know. When you're doing back-breaking work here, even mental. Sometimes it's mental. This looks very physical. You're going to need to take breaks, okay? Rest and recoup. Take little naps, little 10-minute meditation breaks. He's sitting in a chair. He's very tired. He's resting, but he's still sitting up. So maybe you're sleeping, standing, or sitting. Maybe you should get to bed, not fall asleep on your chair. Somebody fell asleep on their chair here. Tired. There's the King of Cups. The emotional man. This can be a doctor in my books. The King of Cups can represent a doctor or the health field, you know, working in the health field, a nurse or a therapist. But it can be falling in love, like a man in love, a woman in love. Wow. The Wheel of Fortunes is in the self. You're very lucky right now. You're in a phase where everything's moving for you, working for you. Don't forget that. Recycle trucks here. I've been trying to get rid of stuff in the recycling bin and getting that done. So everything's lined up. You're on the right path here. Okay? If you were doubting it, you've made a sound decision, you're sticking to it. What's in your environment? Well, there's been lies here. Maybe the man that fell in love with you, future tense, is right next to the lying card. You know, somebody is down for the count here, and somebody is still standing. He's still strong, but he's been beaten. So there's somebody here that's not winning, and the other one is. You know, when you're standing, and that proves to me that he's stronger. He's prepared for the battle. He's worked on his strength. He's has a well-balanced diet, so he's keeping his body in form. This is winning. Somebody's winning in your energy, in your environment, but at what cost? Something to ponder. There's the 6. Another card of winning. This one is different though. It's about you succeeding on your own and people acknowledging you and looking, seeing your efforts. This is in the challenge. You need to see that you are succeeding. Small steps, okay? You gotta focus. Don't quit. This is a 6, it's not a 10, but the 10 is out, right? The 10 is in the base here, 10 of Wands, which is wrapping up cycles here. Maybe being grateful would help get you further along, knowing that you are winning and succeeding at life already. Like if you're still breathing, you're still here, right? There's the 9 of Cups. Maybe the drink is bothering you. This is pondering on a wish. What is it do I truly want? It's coming in, okay? The wish card is in the outcome, so probably you're going to make whatever you want happen here with maybe a contract, or this is the page of, maybe it has to do with a child. Let's see here. The Ace of Pentacles is right next to. So there's an opportunity, a contract coming in for you, probably of work, to, you know, set yourself up so you don't need to borrow money. An opportunity of a contract here that you've been wishing upon, okay? It's going to set you up for what you need to be doing, okay? What's at the bottom? The Ace of Cups. Loving on yourself. You know, she's in the cup. Okay? She's taking care of the self. And when you take care of the self, is like your heart. Are you taking care of your heart? Are you taking care of your emotional self? Like, it is important that you acknowledge how you're feeling. That's loving yourself. Okay? How does this make me feel? Does it make me feel good? Does it make me feel bad? Am I neutral? And you deal with it. Change it if you don't like it. If it doesn't make you feel good, stop doing it. Okay? There's the King of Wands. You know, maybe you've been physically, you need loving here. The King of Wands needs to take care of himself. He needs to really pay attention to himself. There's another ace. Ace of Cups and Ace of Wands with the King of Wands in the middle. There's love here. There's passion. There's chemistry. We're at 1455. That's 555. 14 is 5. 5, 5. Okay, let's add something to here. What are we missing here? You're trying to get yourself independent. That's the hard matter. That's what is number one in your books. Trying to get yourself financially independent. And you're working on it. Okay, if you guys need any readings, please reach out to me, paulastarotplay@gmail.com. And you're going to drop some burdens here. You need to drop things that no longer serve you, whatever those are. Sometimes we think we need something and we truly haven't touched it in a couple of years, like going through your wardrobe. If you're not wearing stuff, give it away. Sell it on consignment. Do whatever to add up your coins here. There's the King of Swords. Maybe getting a lawyer is important here, but using your discernment, putting up boundaries, respecting yourself enough to say no to stuff you don't want to do. You know, some stuff you can do, some stuff you can say no to, and some stuff you maybe feel obliged to do, you know. You're holding back here. You need to hold back. Hold on to your energy, your money, saving your money here, because the devil's not far. The devil can, you know, take you out shopping and spend all your money. Or take you to the bar and spend all your money. That is the devil on your shoulder. Okay, it's you deciding. And there's the Knight of Cups here. Knight of Cups is coming in with a cup of love, huh? Taking action on your love life. And holding back the negative stuff, okay? Using your discernment. That's what we're trying to do here, okay? Take action. Be loving. Don't follow the devil. The devil is overdoing it in anything, okay? Eating too much sweets. Whatever it is, there's too much of a good thing is not good no more. That's the devil, okay? It's not a real person. Sometimes a real person will do devilish things, but they're not the devil, right? That's what I mean when I talk about the devil and God is the good and the bad, okay? There's a high priestess here. You know it. With justice. You know karma's coming in for you. You've been doing everything you needed to do. You've been taking care, putting in the effort, doing your best. And you know, justice is going to come in for you. Everything's going to balance out. It's going to be fair for you and everybody around you. Okay? And that's my story. And I'm sticking to it. Have a good day. Please like and share the video. Or subscribe. That I appreciate anything. Comments. I love you. Take care.